In late 1999, NASA got ready for a big mission called the Mars Climate Orbiter. This spacecraft was made to study weather on Mars, look for water vapor, and help plan future trips to its surface. It took many years of planning and cost a lot of money. A team of experts from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory and the company Lockheed Martin worked on it. Everything looked set, and the spacecraft launched smoothly. It traveled toward Mars for 9.5 months. But when it tried to move into orbit around Mars, it went too low, hit the thick air, fell apart, and then it was gone. After NASA looked into what had happened, they found one simple but big mistake. It was all about units of force. The NASA team wanted data in metric units called Newton seconds, but the Lockheed Martin team sent the data in imperial units called pound seconds. Nobody noticed the difference. They did not have a system that automatically checked the units. They also did not have a rule to double-check the numbers. Because of this mix-up, the spacecraft went 57 kilometers lower than it should have. That is like trying to fly a plane through a city instead of above the buildings. The orbiter could not handle the thick air at that height, and it broke apart right away. A $125 million spacecraft was lost not because of space rocks or broken engines, but because of bad math. What makes this story so shocking is how easy it would have been to stop it. This was not a strange space accident. It was a simple communication error on Earth. NASA assumed all data would be in metric units. Lockheed Martin did not follow that assumption, and the mission paid the price. NASA wrote a full report about why the mission failed. This story became famous in engineering classes, online forums, and company trainings as a lesson on what not to do when two teams work together. Some of the main changes that came from this mistake were adding required checks for unit conversions and making new systems to catch mistakes before launch. Engineers still call this the Mars Climate Orbiter error, to show how small mix-ups can cause big problems. Here is the good news. This error led NASA and its partners to work more carefully together. Since then, no U.S. spacecraft going to other planets has been lost because of unit mistakes. It was an embarrassing lesson, but it brought better rules, stronger teamwork, and more careful checks. Even though the Mars Climate Orbiter never did its job, its loss helped protect future missions like the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter and the Curiosity rover. In a way, that $125 million mistake helped save billions of dollars in later space exploration. Subscribe for more.